Good morning, everyone. I had a question about finding appropriate scholarly articles on a specific topic related to the paper this week from one of your peers, and I wanted to make sure you all knew how to access one of the greatest search engines for scholarly works, Proquest. So I'm going to take just a couple minutes and walk you through this very quickly. If you'll notice when you log into Concordia, underneath your name, as if you were logging into our class, you'll see the link for the library. Once you click on that, it will bring you to this page, and if you scroll down just a little bit, there's the library homepage link. If you click on that, in the top left-hand corner, there's a link for all of the databases, and that's where Proquest is located. Now, obviously, you can go through here and find a little more information on all the different databases that you have access to. And this is an incredible money-saving feature if you're doing any kind of research. So I wanted to make sure you knew how to do that. Then you simply click on P for Proquest, scroll down just a little bit, and you will see there are two. You can use either one, depending on what you're looking for. And the Proquest Research Library has a variety of things that you can read from this description here, but it is absolutely akin to those of you who have used ERIC, the Educational Resources International Collection. I believe that's what it stands for. But ERIC is where you find most of your educationally based research articles. But just in case you need something that's a little bit different, you can click on this. And the reason I'm recommending Proquest is it will give you access to master's theses and also dissertations. I often, when I'm researching a topic, start there because it will give you insight into research that someone's already done. They've already vetted the articles, they've already made sure they're relative, and they're scholarly. So there's always going to be bias, but these are often more heavily vetted because they're in a peer-reviewed journal or they've been reviewed by a master's or a dissertation committee. So they're a really great starting point. Also, if you can find one that's similar enough to your topic, then you already have a great jumping off point with someone who has found a multitude of resources that are relative. It's sort of like the scholarly version of Wikipedia. It's like scrolling down to the bottom of a Wikipedia page and finding all of those primary sources. So I encourage you to go here, if you haven't already finished your research for your paper, and put in your topic, for example, one-to-one initiatives. And you just hit search, and then you'll see there's a variety. And what you really want to look for are ones that have this icon, because that's going to tell you right away that it's a scholarly journal, not simply a newspaper article. So that's my recommendation for you, and if you want to narrow it down, you can just click on the scholarly journals for source type, and that's going to bring it down so that it's just those, and it will reduce your time spent. So teacher concerns during initial implementation of a one-to-one laptop initiative at the middle school level. And this was written in 2007. A little dated. I might go to instead to this one that was written in 2013. Rule of thumb is no more than 5 years. If you have to, you can go back 10, absolutely no more than 10. So just a few insights of things that I learned in working on my dissertation that might help you researching for your paper this week. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. That's what I'm here for.